In this video, we're going to take up a bunch of random subjects that I think are very pertinent to pilot car driving. Don't miss any of them. Sometimes course students of the pilot car course bring up interesting questions. One of the questions was on the general liability insurance. Do we really need it? Only 5 states force you to buy this useless insurance. The more I learn about it, the more I get upset. And only one of them requires $1 million. Colorado. Don't mix this up with the commercial auto insurance, which is $1 million in most states. But when it comes to the general liability, we only have 5 states that need it. This may influence your decision where you are going to drive as a pilot car driver, and this is why I'm bringing this up. When it comes to trucking companies, I only found Landstar, who is requiring $1 million general liability. But those boys won't hire newbies anyway. Save your cash. All others, ATS, Daily Express, Combined Transport, Bennett, do not require general liability. These data are important when you shop for insurance. Next up is Louisiana. This state, from now on, is requiring workers' compensation for pilot car drivers. This state is forcing you to obtain workers' compensation. But here is how it could have saved my ass. They require workers' compensation if you drive in their state as a pilot car driver, even if you are out of state. The certificate has to cover $500,000. Per their regulation, escort vehicle permits will expire each year on December 31st, regardless of start date. They must also have proof of coverage of general liability insurance, motor vehicle liability insurance, and workers' compensation, each providing for a minimum of $500,000 in coverage. While this may be bad news, this regulation actually has some validity. Pilot car drivers often help out the trucker unloading or loading. It is not required of us, but we do it to help out the trucker. Well, fact of the matter is, if anything happens and you get hurt, nobody will have any compensation for you. I have been in this situation. There was no compensation for me. So you might want to consider it. Additionally, Louisiana is an important state for pilot car drivers because a lot of Texas oversized load traffic is going through this state. The next subject is the load board for pilot car drivers. There are times when chase car drivers get scraps. Do this to unlock triple loads. Yes, the load board can be frustrating at times, but realize most pilot car drivers are chase car drivers. And you may get into a situation where you're trying to get a load and you find that you are too late to obtain that load. There are 2 solutions to it. First, watch my webinar, 3 ways to a 6-figure income as a pilot car driver without asking anyone for a favor, because there you will learn how to get business. And you will learn about my pilot car course, which includes the complete solution on how to get loads even during times when it is difficult. And it has an extensive section on how to become a lead pilot car driver, which will open the door for you to get more loads. This will triple your possibilities. The second solution is you may want to make sure you have a fast internet connection when you're on the load board. I have seen a big difference in obtaining loads between Verizon and Mint Mobile, for example. Mint Mobile is a T-Mobile service. I have both of these services, and one service can be faster than the other one depending on the location you are in. Sometimes a truck stop connection, a truck stop Wi-Fi may be faster, so use that instead. Next up, let's talk about solopreneur. I still find people that don't use it. And frankly, if you're not using it, you're stupid. Do not use Simple Start. That would be the wrong one. You need to do solopreneur. Simple Start you can do later on when you have more expanded your business. But for now, as a start, solopreneur is the right app for you in order to do your taxes, in order to keep mileage, tracking of mileage, in order to write your invoices, cover your transactions, all the things you spend on, and you will know how much taxes you have to pay every quarter. You will find a link in the description how to access this product. Next up, the subject of transmission. The transmission is one of the most expensive parts of your car. Dealerships lie about transmission flushes. Here is how you add 100,000 miles to yours. Transmissions generally seem to live between 120,000 to 200,000 miles. Better ones go up to 250,000 miles, and my Toyota Sienna transmission lived to the age of 350,000 miles. The one method that will extend the life of your transmission is to regularly change the transmission fluid, usually between 30,000 and 50,000 miles. Look at your manual. Never do a transmission flush. Never, ever. Do not bring your car to a dealership for a transmission oil change, because they will do a flush and not tell you about it. Pick a trusted mechanic instead. In case you get the first indicator that your transmission is slipping, get Lucas Transmission Fix and apply it per its instructions. Then finish your oversized load trip and go home and get a new car. Don't spend your money on repairing the transmission. It is a waste of money. And if you don't have the money for a new car, simply keep driving using Lucas Transmission Fix. At every transmission oil change, and you probably can get a lot more miles out of the transmission like that. The only 3 things you need to earn $100K a year. My webinar spills the beans. Now watch the webinar link in the description below.